What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I have a very special episode of Random Model Airports. Today we are going to be doing the biggest airport on this series yet, this one by a long shot. Today we are going to be doing the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. This is a huge undertaking for me to do, and I only chose this because this is episode 50 of Random Model Airports. We have hit the golden number for this series, so I wanted to do something special for this, and here we are. Now, because of MSP's immense size, obviously, over 100 gates to take a look at, we won't have every gate occupied, mind you, but there will be a good majority of them taken. I'm going to forego the history segment because the airport is pretty well documented with its history. Mainly you had it originally as like a North Central hub and then a Republic hub, Northwest hub, and now the Delta hub, which it is today. That's why there's so many planes. I am not going to do a voiceover for all the flight information because, again, there's too many aircraft, and if I did that, it'd get kind of repetitive. So what I'm going to do instead is that I will show a photo of the overview of each concourse. I'll talk more about how I'll structure that in a minute. But you'll see all the planes in one shot, and then as I go over each aircraft's flight information, it will be highlighted on your screen along with the corresponding aircraft information as we go. And then as for all the concourses, I am going to split it up into individual parts in this video. On your screen now is how I'm going to structure the concourses in this airport update. You'll notice that Concourse D is merged with Concourse C because there are only 6 gates at D, so I figured it'd make sense to just merge it with D. Otherwise, every other concourse has its own individual segment. And they will be marked on the time scrubber, so if you want to see just a singular part of this video, you can do so at your convenience. So that's all of the information that you need to know for this video. Now first, I'm going to go over some new services that are coming to MSP. A lot of these are well documented, of course, but I'll just mention them here because it's kind of the new thing for Random Model Airports. Aer Lingus will resume service to Dublin, Ireland on April 29th. Air France will resume service to Paris Charles de Gaulle on May 13th. Over on Delta, you have Wilmington beginning on May 8th. Dublin will begin on May 9th. That is a seasonal service. All services that are seasonal are marked with an asterisk. Syracuse will resume on June 7th, along with Knoxville and Norfolk on Delta Connection the same day. And then, I'm not sure how to say this, but Mazatlan, I think is how you say it, airport code MZT, will begin on December 21st of this year. And over on Frontier, they had a pretty big expansion recently from this video being recorded. Atlanta will begin on April 10th, Dallas-Fort Worth April 21st, Cincinnati May 16th, Cleveland May 17th, and Philadelphia on May 21st. And then the big new service that's coming to Minneapolis would be Lufthansa. Their Frankfurt service begins on June 4th. Looking forward to that. And then on Sun Country, all of these Sun Country services are seasonal. Washington Dulles resumes April 18th, Houston Hobby April 25th, Oakland May 23rd, Syracuse June 6th, Grand Rapids June 13th, along with Toronto Pearson, Albuquerque, Billings, Boise, and Cleveland on June 19th, Montreal June 21st, and Missoula on June 26th. And then we have airport code YQR beginning on April 28th on WestJet Encore, so that'll be very cool to go alongside the mainline WestJet service that they have from Edmonton and Saskatoon as of right now on the 737s. So that's everything you need to know about MSP. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with Concourse A. Welcome to Concourse A. Here you'll find Delta Connection flights to and from smaller cities in the upper Midwest. Also available is a direct connection to and from the Intercontinental Hotel, the sole hotel inside MSP airport property. Welcome to Concourse B. The same can be found here as at Concourse A, though Denver Air Connect is present here. Gates on the south side of Concourse B were closed a few years ago. Welcome to Concourses C and D. Here you'll find Delta Domestic Mainline and Delta Connection flights. In addition, WestJet operates out of Concourse C. Welcome to Concourse E. Here you'll find most of the non-Delta carriers, including Air Canada, Alaska, American, Spirit, and United. Welcome to Concourse F. Here you'll find mainly Delta mainline domestic flights. Some wide-bodies occasionally park here. Welcome to Concourse G. This is where all of Delta's international flights operate out of. In addition, KLM and Air France call this concourse home. Welcome to Concourse H. Every other airline not mentioned goes to Terminal 2, which includes Allegiant, Condor, Frontier, Icelandair, JetBlue, Southwest, and Sun Country, who also established a hub here. And that will do it for this very special 50th installment of Random Model Airports. So it ended up being quite a fun project to do, especially with assembling all of the schedules, trying to find, I would say that was like 80 to 90 or so flights to put into this update so I could have as many gates occupied as possible, and putting them all together, putting up all the concourses, taking them down, and then putting up all the flight information and the editing software. All of it was just so much fun for me to put together, and quite a time-consuming process, if I must say so myself. It took me several weeks to put it all together. But in the long run, it's something that I'm very proud of, and I'm hoping to do something more of a proper Minneapolis airport update in the very long run. Perhaps something that's all like perfect 1 to 400 scale and it's all assembled together instead of just the individual parts. That is one of my goals in the long run, probably in like the next 5 to 10 years or so, if once I get my own place and have the room to put together such large airports all at once instead of just doing them all in different parts. But I hope you enjoyed this special episode of Random Model Airports. Again, very, very exciting, a whole lot of fun for me to put together, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, with that being said, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.